Okay, hi everyone. So, the weirdest thing just happened to me, which is that my whole YouTube link just couldn't receive sound, which is very strange because I've been doing this since a year and it never happened. So, I made a new link and I hope that some of you can see it. I'm just going to make sure that you guys have the link. I send it by email. Let me just check. I really apologize for this inconvenience, especially because I find that you see these energy portals are really powerful. Like they often intervene with technology. Let's see. Okay, so I can't see you right now, so please write in the comments and I'm hopefully going to be able to read them soon. But for all of you who did manage to join the new link, welcome to the sound bath on 12/12. And what happens in energy portals, exactly what happened today right now, is that there's a really thin layer that separates this world with the world of energies, the world of other timelines. And in this really thin gap, a lot of the times technology just doesn't work the way we want it to work, the way we expect it to work. So it's a very strange situation. And for me today, there was no sound. So, and this is a sound bath, so it's all about listening and hearing. So it's a very funny coincidence, and I do not believe in coincidences, so I'm trying to find the meaning for this. However, I'm sure it'll come to me, or if you have suggestions of why we would have a sound difficulty on a sound bath, enlighten me. But anyway, life is like this. It's not perfect, and maybe this is the message of today. Life is not perfect. And you get up and pick yourself up every single time you fall. So falling isn't failure. It's actually an opportunity for a new beginning. And this is exactly the theme of today. It's about new beginnings because 12. Yeah. Oh, Deborah. Yes, I can see your comments finally. This took a while today. All happens in divine timing. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys are wonderful. Oh, it's so much love. And it's beautiful when you're surrounded by a community that understands in whichever moment of your life where you're having a difficult moment and a struggle. It happens to everyone. And having somebody who can sit by you and hold your hand can mean the absolute world. So thank you for sending me love and light. I received it and we're back and running. So first of all, didn't even introduce myself. My name is Cecilia, and I am a chakra healer, a sound healer, a manifestation guide, and a radical therapist. But most of all, I am human, just like you got to see today. We're all human, and we're all in this life trying to figure it out. And nobody gives us a roadmap. Nobody tells us this is how it's going to be, this is what you need to do, these are the tools for you to manage this thing called life. And so the reason I tell you these curriculum things are mostly just for you to know the tools that I have in my toolbox that I've over the years accumulated and nurtured so that I can experience this life better. And I have the tools to feel better, and I am honored to be able to share them with you. And together, when you mix tools, everyone has a set of tools, even though you can't list them and you think, oh, I don't know how I contribute. You contribute. You have your own tools that you help with. So, and these are sometimes gifts. Sometimes we're really good at painting. We're really good at making a friend feel better. We're really good at hugging. It could be really simple things. These are your tools. These are your gifts. And then you can choose to pick up on new tools. Like I've chosen to study sound healing. And it's an amazing tool of healing, of feeling better, of detoxing completely your physical body and your energy body. So if you're new here and this is your first time doing a sound bath, I welcome you so strongly, because this tool could really be helpful for you, and I'm honored to introduce it to you. In the world that we live in, we often forget that there isn't only the material plane. As humans, we get to see only the material plane. That's how we're designed. But there is a lot of invisible realities, such as energy. Energy is invisible. If you're sensitive, you can feel it. And most of you know you have a physical body and you have an energetic body, okay? And sound baths work with both, because the vibrations of these healing bowls deeply relax your physical body. At a cellular level, they release toxins. These toxins could be weighing you down, could be making you feel tired, could be giving you pain in a specific area. And they're also weighing you down emotionally. So sound that has no barrier, right? It moves freely and it goes through your physical body, harmonizing and bringing it back to an alignment. And it does so also with your energy body. Each one of us and everything that you see around you, in your room, everywhere you are, vibrates at a specific frequency, where it's not really physical matter, it's actually frequency. And we are able, just like a radio, to tune into frequencies. So when we're sad, when we feel guilt, when we feel anger, we're vibrating at a very low frequency. But when we're feeling grateful and in love and happy and laughing, we're vibrating at a very high frequency. So what these bowls do, they kind of harmonize you back to a frequency that is neutral, that is peaceful, and so you don't go up and down, you kind of maintain a really peaceful feeling of relaxation, which is what you're going to experience today. For those of you who have been doing sound baths, you know, and I like to call the place, the feeling that you feel in a sound bath is the place, is get to this point where you can somehow feel like your physical body is fully asleep and your mind is awake and seeing colors and imagining things and having visions and hearing words. So downloading messages. So today particularly we're celebrating the energy portal of 1212. Now I'm going to make sure I don't forget to tell you anything, because there's so much about 1212 that is important. So first of all, 12 is a number that we see over and over and over in history, right? So there are 12 months, there are 12 hours on the clock, there are 12 signs in the zodiac signs, both in Western astrology and in the Chinese. So, and there are 12 disciples in the Bible. So these are a couple of things that are a bit mix and match, a bit spirituality, facts, math, but somehow they're all connected by the number 12. And you could ask yourself, is it a coincidence or does it have a meaning? And I don't really believe in coincidences. I believe that everything that happens for a reason. Everything that is for a reason. So I do hold the number 12 with a lot of power. And a day like today is very difficult to come by because it's 12, 12, 20, 22. So we have a lot of twos in this date. So we're celebrating the number 2. Now, the number 1 is all about independence, individuality, and new beginnings. Okay, number 2 is about sensitivity, patience, and harmony. Also celebrates relationships. When you put them together, it's a number 3. And the number 3 represents oneself, forgiveness, and a new fresh start. Okay, so you can think of today like the energetic new year. The new year for us in this physical world is obviously the 31st of December, January 1st. So that is your physical new year. But if you're going to see it as an energetic new year, today is the energetic new year. It is a moment where, like I was saying, the realms between this timeline and the timeline that you want to manifest are really thin. So it kind of amplifies the power of you setting intentions and of you getting extremely aligned with whatever it is that you want to bring into your space, into your life in 2023. So please, if you have any questions, do write them in the chat. I'm just going to look if anybody has written anything. Yes, I'm so happy to connect with all of you. And it's even more special to know that we are all over the world connecting on this stage. So we're kind of creating this net of energy power, right? And we're all, imagine all of ourselves in our home, in our room, raising our vibration, filling our whole body of light. And each one of us around the world, like little lights that are lighting up on planet Earth, all gathering for the same purpose, which is manifestation and harmony and gratefulness and love. So we are actually raising the collective vibration together. So it's very, very special and grateful to be here. All right, so just to give you a little understanding of how today is going to work. So I'm going to finish explaining a little bit of the number 12 and the portal, and then I'm going to guide you on a breathing exercise. We're going to do a short guided meditation with the sound bowls, and then I will stop talking and I'll leave the bowls to do their magic. If you've never had a sound bath before, today is extremely special because you're going through a portal of manifestation and a sound bath. So it's completely normal if along the way you feel tingling in your body, you feel maybe a little anxious, maybe a little emotional. It's because your body for the first time is experiencing an energetic cleanse, an energetic detox, which allows you to release emotions that you've been keeping. It allows you to kind of cleanse, and so these emotions are freed, and you might be feeling them in the body, so just allow them to be. Just know that it's completely normal. Everything that happens is welcomed. It's for your higher good. So don't be alarmed, don't be scared. And even if you fall asleep, you're still getting the energies of the bowls. You're still working, even though you might think that you missed out on an hour, but no, you didn't. So if you feel yourself falling asleep and that's what feels good to you today, go ahead. There's no forcing during a sound bath. It's just celebration of whatever it is that you need in this moment. And the spirit, the sound healing vibrations meet you exactly where you need to be met. So it's a really big exercise of trusting, letting go, and opening up your heart. Okay. So you see that we have 4 bowls today. They're very specific. Each one of them vibrates at a frequency. Each one of them is connected to a chakra. We have 7 chakras, and they're all over our body, mostly in the center line of our body. And each chakra vibrates at a specific frequency connected to the frequency of the bowl. So these bowls, today we're working especially with the root chakra. So all about your grounding, really on this planet Earth, like feeling grounded on planet Earth as a human. With our heart, so opening our heart, connecting to the frequency of love, which is the most powerful frequency. The throat, our communication, being open to communicating our truth without any fear, without any blockages, really expressing everything that needs to be expressed. And then our third eye, which is our vision and our clarity of manifestation. Okay, so just you know which vibrations are going to be working with you today. And all right, without further ado, unless there are any questions coming up, let's begin. So I invite you to sit in a seated position, just like this, okay? And bring your hands in prayer position and begin moving them, so to create friction, to create energy. And until they get really, really, really warm. And when they're really warm, place them over your heart. And take a deep breath in. Concentrate on the energy, on the warmth over your heart. And take this moment to really focus inwards. Leaving out everything else. And really going within you, coming back home to yourself, to that space within you. And ask yourself, what is it that I want to manifest in 2023? And most of you, I'm sure, will have lots of things. And try to narrow it down to a word that symbolizes the energy that you want to call in 2023. And my word for 2023 is expansion. When you have your word, you can lower your hands back down to your knees. And also, if you did not find a word that easily, if it's a little more confusing, there's a lot of thought rushing through your mind, don't worry, because during the meditation we will come back to the word, and maybe in a state of more quiet mind, it'll be easier for you to really tune in to the word from your intuition rather than from your logic. So, keeping your eyes closed, I'm going to guide you through a breathing exercise called the breath of life, which will anchor you and will begin to open your heart and to expand into higher vibration. So begin breathing in through your nose for 7 counts. Imagine your whole breath is held at the top of your head, and then you breathe out for however long or short you wish, but into your heart. Now breathing again in from the earth. Imagine you're breathing in from the bottom of your spinal cord, in through all your chakras, all the way up to the top of your head for 7 counts. Now hold it and breathe out into your heart space. One more time. Breathing in from the earth. Breathing in all the strength, groundingness from Mother Earth. And breathing out into your heart. Expanding, opening, waking up your heart space. Okay, now when it feels right to you, go ahead and lie down in a comfortable place. A place where you feel safe. You might want to put a couple of pillows or a blanket. However you feel comfortable, safe, and ready to let go. And we're going to begin. Getting comfortable, tuning into your breath and allowing every breath to allow you to relax a little further, a little more. Just allowing your physical body to rest, to sink a little deeper. And bringing your attention to your breath. And with every breath in, consciously breathe in love, gratitude, peace, and feel these energies that you're choosing to welcome into your space uplift your vibration. And as you breathe out, allow yourself to free your body of any tensions, stresses, worries, anxieties, and you can imagine them leaving you as a dark smoke comes out of your mouth or your nose. Visualizing this beautiful light as you breathe in, lighting up your whole body, every cell, and breathing out this dark smoke of all that you have accumulated over the year that does not belong to you. Allow it to be gone, to be freed. And you may call in your angels, your guides, your ancestors, whoever it is that you pray to. Call them into your space. Allow them to be with you during this deep detox. And it's okay if you don't quite know who they are, because they do. And when they're welcomed within your space, they come to help you release. They come to guide you. Especially during these portals where the realms are so thin. And I'm going to invite you to repeat these 4 affirmations. They're called Ho'oponopono. To clear anything else that's left within your energy space or your emotional space to be cleared. So after me, you can repeat, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. These are clearing your space of any anger, any guilt, any heaviness that is holding you down. Just open your heart and allow these 4 affirmations to truly free you from all that has happened this year, to free you from all that is holding you down, holding you in fear. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. this beautiful ray of light that you breathe in from the inner earth. And as you breathe out through the top of your head, allow it to fly in the universe and connect to the brightest star. Traveling within our galaxy, this ray of light, beautiful, powerful, warm. And when it reaches the brightest star in the sky, it begins its journey back to you. And when it reaches back to you, imagine that it enters from the top of your head, fills you with this newfound energy coming from the galaxy, the universe. This power, this abundance of light, possibilities. And it moves down through you back into the earth, allowing you to be a clear channel of connection between the material world, the energy world, between the earth and the universe. And keep imagining this channel flowing through you like a river, starting from the core of the earth, moving all the way up through you, all the way through the sky, through space, to the brightest star, and back down, carrying and bringing its infinite possibilities of energies, connecting you to the realm where everything is possible, where there is no fear, where there is only love, which is the most powerful frequency of this whole universe. It's also the frequency that the sun emits with its rays. And if there's any noise in the background that could be bothering you, just allow them to pass through you, just like you are energy. Anything, any sound can pass through you like energy. Imagine that there's a beautiful candle inside your heart. And it's not yet lit. And this is the candle of 2023. Energetic new beginning that you're connecting to right now. And there's one that's coming to the end, still burning, but almost finished. And you can look at this candle that's coming to its end, representing this year that has passed, 2022. And you can take a moment to say thank you for everything that it has brought you. All the growth, even for the most difficult moments. And hold it in gratitude, because everything that has happened is for your greater good, is preparing you for your next step, your next chapter. So let go of any resentment, any anger, or any sadness that maybe you've planted in 2022. And allow that sadness, that anger, to melt away in gratitude for being here today. You are who you are because of all these things that have happened. So when you're ready, you can move your gaze to the new candle. You can notice what color it is, if it has a fragrance. And from this candle, if you already have your word, infuse your word in this beautiful candle that's going to burn bright for the next energetic year. And if you don't have a word yet, connect to your intuition and ask your guides, your angels, God, the universe, to help you, to give you a message. And with a full open heart, you might receive it as a word that you can see. You might receive it as a feeling or as an image. In whichever way, it doesn't matter. It might just be a color, but you know what it means. And infuse your candle with that color, that feeling, that one word. And when your candle has been infused, you can ask the flame to come to life. You can ask the universe to light this candle. And now you will have two candles burning next to each other. They might be the same color, the same type. They might be completely different. And the candle that is about to finish is going to naturally stop burning when it comes to an end. It might come to an end right now, or it might come to an end in the following days. Allow the light of the new candle to fill you, your whole heart space, and every single cell of your body with this new intention, very clear and very powerful intention that you're setting on this very powerful portal. You can repeat to yourself, I welcome, and then your word, into my space. I am ready and open to receive. I trust myself and the universe. Feel this energy, this vibration becoming bigger and brighter. Shining from your heart space, through your body, and further until this light completely surrounds you. Breathing in this abundance. Soaking like a sponge in water. Everything else, all the lessons, the love, will be with you. It's a part of you. You're so much more than human. You are infinite light, infinite love. So whenever you feel scared, you feel insecure or not worthy, remember that you're so much more than human, and you are infinitely loved. You're infinitely worthy of everything that you desire. And in that place in your heart, there is no fear. There's deep trust. Just allow this exciting feeling, the new beginning, to amplify within your body. Allow these vibrations from the bowls to heal every cell of your physical body, to uplift and infuse your cells with deep love, gratitude, strength, trust, and faith that whatever it is that you desire is possible, is available. Now from this state of deep relaxation, where your nervous system is relaxed and your mind is more quiet, just take a moment to truly thank yourself for showing up, no matter the difficulties. You show up and just thank yourself. Life is not perfect, and that's okay. And you can just love every part of you. And when you feel ready, in your own time, you may want to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and bring back some movement. You may want to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Without any rush. You may want to stretch your hands over your head. Take a deep stretch. You may want to bend your knees and bring them towards your chest. And gently rock from side to side, massaging your back. remembering that you are exactly where you need to be. And if you're here with me tonight, there's a reason. There's a reason we are all here gathered together. You may want to keep one knee bent and release the other leg. Enjoying the gentle stretch. And you may want to switch leg whenever it feels right to you. Giving your mind and body all the time to slowly wake up and come back. And when you feel ready, you can turn to one side. Keeping your eyes closed, just being very gentle with your body, with yourself. And whenever you feel ready, you can bring yourself back to a seated position. Breathing in deeply. And taking your time, listening to your needs. You can slowly open your eyes and come back. You've just done a lot of energy work, especially if it's your first time. And you can feel free to write in the notes in the comments if you have any questions, or if you'd like to share your word. It's totally fine if you want to remain in your space. And just maybe write your word down in your journal, just to keep it there. Remember that that is your intention for the next year. So everything that you do, everything else that you plan, which we all do, we have resolutions where we write down goals that we want to achieve. Remember that there's that word of guidance. So whatever it is that you put as a goal, remember your word is your guidance on how to approach it. So for me, the word is expand. So whether it's in my physical practice, my yoga practice, I will just tune in and remember that my intention of this year is expansion. I realize that I tend sometimes to hide. And so expanding will remind me to take up the space that I need to take up, to be me, and be loud if I want to. And the same goes for you. Take up all the space that you need. After a sound bath, it's extremely important to drink a lot of water. So please drink a lot of water. And this portal is open for the next 24 hours. So I encourage you, if you're somebody who journals or somebody who meditates, just spend a couple of more minutes or however long you want in the next 24 hours to really ask yourself what it is that you want to create in 2023, what it is that you want to contribute to, what it is that you want to show up for. As to help you move, usually I find that it's very abrupt. December 31st, January 1st, new year, new things, new resolutions. But it's really important to take your time. So use this portal to begin to tune in with your word to what it is that you're physically going to manifest. What are your goals in your career, in your relationships? Are you going to manifest the love of your life? Are you going to manifest a new career? Are you bringing a child into this world? And is that what you're really connecting with, the soul of this person that you're calling into your space? So whatever it is for you, be honest, so honest with yourself. Don't make your dream smaller. Take up this space that you need. Believe in yourself. Believe in the possibilities. There is infinite of everything in this universe. There's infinite money. There's infinite energy. There's infinite love. So tune into that space of abundance whenever you feel scared, or maybe you want to, make it more realistic. The word realistic, throw that out in the bin. You don't want to be realistic, you want to be magnificent. So blow your dream up and really tune into that abundance of this universe, rather than the fear and making ourselves feel small, which is what the society tends us to make us do, right? Mary says abundance. Beautiful. Janine, healing is my word. I feel very relaxed. Time flew by, thank you. Beautiful. Abundance and healing. Yes, these are two wonderful words, and these are your guidelines on how to approach everything in the new year. And I find that when I have a intention, which is not a purpose, right? Because a purpose somehow gives me this feeling that it has to have a reason. An intention doesn't need a reason. An intention just is, right? So whatever your intention is, that can guide you in the direction. So for Mary, your word is abundance. So for next year, everything you do, make it abundant. When you cook abundantly. When you love abundantly. When we are drawing, draw colorfully. Make everything abundant. Plant plants in your garden. Let them flourish. Bring flowers into your home. Connect to that frequency of abundance. And the same for Janine, healing. Healing is so powerful because we are all healing constantly. And often people ask me, what does healing mean? And to me, healing is just bringing you back to a state of balance. So any dis-ease is when we fall out of balance. Whether it's emotionally, physically, energetically, they all contribute to dis-ease. So we're constantly healing because we're constantly getting swayed one side, get really emotional, get pulled into physical realities of our life and anger and fighting and all these things on a daily basis. And then when we heal, we concentrate. We're like, okay, I've been swayed this side because I fought with my boss because there was so much traffic on the road and I got enraged, because I fought with my daughter, because whatever it is that pulls you out of balance. And then you come back and you use your tools to come back to that balance. And that is healing. That's how you heal. You have awareness that you have disaligned. And then you consciously realign. This is the same with physical disease, by the way, because dis-ease, physical, with whatever sickness you have, comes from an energetic disalignment. So next time that you feel sick, whether it's a mild cold or a headache or something really severe, ask yourself, where am I out of alignment energetically? And this is exactly what we do on Sundays for for Mary, for example, she joins me every Sunday. This is what we do. We maintain our whole energy in alignment. We meet up every Sunday at 7:30, just like we did today. And every week there's a different theme, there's a different meditation, and we tune in to making sure that we are realigning energetically, realigning emotionally, so we keep our bodies healthy. We're constantly healing. There are two ways to join the weekly sound baths. You either, on Eventbrite, there is a ticket that you can buy, or you join the monthly membership, and you only pay for 2 and you get 4 live sessions. So yeah, it's an amazing community. I'm honored to be with these wonderful people every week, focusing on healing. I mean, this should be our focus in general, but nobody really tells us that healing our energy and our emotions are so powerful. So Mary says, I love this. You have introduced me to so much abundance by helping me let go of fear. I like to think of dancing, cooking, communication, and peace. No, communion and peace. Thank you. Mary, that's beautiful. Thank you for being a part of this and sharing. You're so powerful, and I'm sure that everyone else that has read your message on this chat feels abundant from your words and from your energy. Lori, relish. Oh, what a wonderful word. Beautiful. Just the sound of it makes me feel so peaceful. And Patty says, kindness. Yeah. If more people in this world had kindness as their word for one whole year, this whole world would completely be a different place. So it's up to us to choose our own word and to expand it out into everyone that we meet. And because energy is contagious, an act of kindness goes such a long way. So thank you for sharing that. And Rose says, my word is flow. Oh, okay. So because you brought it up, I'm going to tell you a story. When I learned sound healing and chakra healing in India, I often felt scared that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't learning enough, all these fears that I wasn't fit for this, all these things. And every time I went to my teacher and I had all these insecurity and shared with her my thoughts, she would always stop me and tell me, let go and let flow. That's all she told me. And so ever since then, whenever I come into a difficult situation, just like today, I did get flustered, I did get annoyed because my sound wasn't working, and I was like, what is happening? I do this every week, it works every time, I know my system. I heard this voice inside my heart and head that said, just let go and let flow. Whatever needs to be happening is happening for a reason, so just let go and let flow. So Rose, flow is a very powerful intention because it reminds you to not be attached or to get stuck on anything. Just flow like a river. A river flows over stones, it flows over, whatever it finds in its way, just flows over it without making much of an issue, without getting emotionally attached or angry. So, beautiful word. Deborah, my word for 2023 is serenity. 2022 was this I can never say that word. I can't say it. And it served me so well. Thank you, Deborah, so much for sharing as well. Serenity. Yes, I think 2023 for most of us is going to be a year of love. And you hear the words that are coming out tonight. They're all of up-leveling, right? And I did read from one of the mediums that I do really follow. She channels a lot from the universe, and she said that 2023 is up-leveling, is a year of up-leveling ourselves spiritually. So all these words are all really connected to that, which is so interesting to see how in tune we all are without knowing it. We're all up-leveling emotionally, we're all up-leveling physically, we're all up-leveling spiritually. If you haven't heard this, we live right now in the 3D world, but we're soon going to shift into the 5D. The 5D is where love rules instead of fear. So we're all up-leveling towards that state of complete love and compassion and gratefulness for each other, which is not something that is happening right now in the world. But if you really look between and past the news, you can see how many wonderful things are happening slowly, how many people are waking up and choosing love over fear. So how wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, let go, let flow. I'm so grateful you're all here. Sometimes when these things, I can feel the energy we're all sharing. I wish we could all be in the same space and see each other, because it's a very one-way, this technology of YouTube Lives is very one-way, right? It's me talking to you, and it's often more beautiful when we do sound baths to share equally all together. So for you, writing in the chat allows this kind of sharing of energy to take place. So thank you, and thank you also for understanding my difficulty and for sticking through it and for being with me here. It really means a lot to me, because life is not perfect, and they're the ones that are going to understand, and they're the ones that are just going to not. And we don't need those people in our life. So just let go, let flow, allow whatever is to be. And also I wanted to apologize for something else. I usually hold sound baths on Sunday virtually, and Monday I'm just realizing how noisy it is. I'm in Milan in Italy at the moment, and Monday is street cleaning day. So I don't know if you can hear this noise. It's the street being cleaned. So I do apologize for that too. But it was an exercise with all these obstacles that came our way today, of us still sticking through it and believing and trusting and having faith. This, I think, is such a big metaphor for life. No matter what life throws at you, embrace it, let go and let flow, and just carry yourself forward. So thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Patty, so much. If anybody has any questions at all, please do write to me in the comments, or send me a private email. I will write to you and send you the recording. You can use the same link that I sent you now for this one, but I'll send it to you anyway. I'm gonna write my email in the chat, because a lot of people had signed up for the sound bath. One second, I'm just typing my email, can't multitask. If you want to send me a personal email, please do so I know that you are with me right now. And if you want to join the membership, I will send you everything that you would like. It's all good, let go, let flow. Yes, let go and let flow. Thank you, everyone. Wishing you a beautiful week and a beautiful, energetic year of 2023. Let your word guide you in the most difficult times. Remember your word. That's your direction, okay? Everything else doesn't matter. Remember the intention, okay? I love you all. Sending you a huge hug. Let me get up. Okay, I managed. And for all of you who I'm going to see next Sunday, see you on Sunday. And the theme of next Sunday is cleansing your space. So if you're interested in that, join us.